All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Wills. This is Monday smartphone news. So it's time to talk. And I'm sure you guys have been hearing it left and right. I've been hearing it, or I've been wondering what's going on with the Essentials phone. The Essentials phone, I'm sure it's coming. We all got our reservations in. I'm wondering what roadblock they hit or what changes they wanted to make before doing an official release. Sometimes in the tech world, people get impatient, and the blogs go up and people will say it's DOA just because it didn't release when we wanted it to release. I don't believe that to be true. I just believe that they hit a roadblock, or they decided to make some kind of major change, or they're pulling out. One thing for sure is that they're going to have to give us an update. And right now, the Essentials website is still live. It's still got everything ready to go. It still says you can reserve it. It's ready to go. The home device that they talked about is still there. Everything is there. It's just a matter of, where is it? What are they doing? It's $749 still for the camera and the phone, and $699 for just the camera. So what's going on with the Essential phone? This is something that we're all kind of curious about, or we wouldn't say much. So the phone is going to be a good phone. I think we can all agree on that. It's going to be able to compete with today's market. If you think that it's not going to be able to compete with today's market, something's wrong. The design of the phone is very eclectic. It's different. It's beautiful. It's a titanium phone, so it's one of a kind. It's this first of this type of phone that we've seen. I'm just wondering if they're hitting some roadblocks with production, mass production, or just anything. I'm wondering what's going on and why the sudden stall. Now, they brought this phone out and talked about it. It's been months, right? It's been at least a month and a half or so. So what's going on? I don't know. But let's move on. So it's now official, and I really hope they bring it. I hope they're bringing out the Essential phone at a really decent price. It's essential that they do, pun intended. So LG V30. We don't know if it's going to be called the V30 yet. We don't know officially what it's going to be called. They've officially told us an announcement date, though, and it's going to be August 31st. This is the suggested date they're going to reveal it. It's going to be Daydream ready, obviously. And just based on this photo that they've got leaked out, it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be a pretty clean design. It's probably still going to have that back that the phone has. The back, the little robot face. It's probably still going to have that. And I guess we get used to it. So my G6 has got that robot face, and that's just what it is. However, I believe that LG is going to do some great things with that, and whenever I can get my hands on it, I'll bring you coverage of it. It's going to be exciting. I think LG with the V30, it's just got a V on it for now on the little logo. So I mean, they'll keep it going. They'll call it the V30 or the V Premium or something. I don't know. They're going to do something. But I think it's going to definitely be a force to be reckoned with today's market. The market is getting so crowded with premium phones and great phones. It's going to be hard to pick a phone. You've got the OnePlus 5. You've got the HTC U11. It's a bunch, and not to mention the new Note 8 is coming out, and the new iPhone will be coming out soon. So LG, let's bring it. Let's see what you got. Speaking of the Note 8, there's some new leaks about the screen protectors and things like that. So basically, there's a photo out of what could possibly be the Note 8. It's pretty much a squared off version of the S8 Plus. And that's not a bad thing. But there's so many renders out there that, about the phone. I'm kind of just ready for it to be here already. I'm kind of tired of all the leaks. I haven't reported a lot, lately on the leaks for the Note because I've done so many. So this is going to be an interesting run for Samsung. The Note Fan Edition has popped up. That phone is out, and you know, it's selling high, just like I talked about in the other video. I said they were going to bring it out in 900 and sell it, and people say you can't bring it to the U.S. They renamed it to something else, so it's officially not banned. It's the Galaxy Note Fan Edition, so you can sell it all over the world. Smart move. I mean, you know, they would be silly to name it the same thing. So they found a way around that, and you can get it and bring it in the U.S. There's unboxings up. There's people that have been using it in the U.S. It's just one of those things. I think the Fan Edition is a little too rich for my blood at the moment, when I've got a ton of other phones that, while they don't have the same hardware and camera and things like that, and they don't look as good maybe, and they definitely don't have the functionality, I don't know that I want to spend $800. When I first looked at it, it was just a little over 900, and then quickly it dropped to just a little over 800, like 820. And they're now, you can find them for about 800 or a little bit less. I'm just going to wait until the price gets down a little bit, because the Note 8 is coming. So this could be an alternative to the Note 8. You know, I'm sure they'll keep the software up to date. You know, it is a fan edition. It's collector's edition, basically. There's not a lot of units of it, so maybe they'll be able to control that and give us updates for it. Who knows? But the Note 8 is coming, and it's pretty much from what I can tell, it's a squared off version of the S8 Plus. So, you know, if you've heard it being said a million times, if you don't need the S Pen, you don't need that type of functionality, just get the current device. And speaking of the S8, the S8 is, at the recording of this video, it's Monday the 17th. July 17 is 7/17/17. So the recording of this video, you know, you can grab an S8 on Boost for $4.99. That is a fantastic purchase. I mean, $4.99. Or you can go the unlocked route directly from Samsung if they're still doing those promos. And they do have a buy one get one right now, I think, going on. But you know, find the best route. I say buy unlocked. You know, but if you're on Boost, and I said that specifically for Boost users, that's a fantastic deal. It's a fantastic purchase. So, you know, I don't think the S8 is selling as well as people think it is, because there's been so many promos. Flagship like that goes on sale, and there's a promo behind it immediately, you know. So, I mean, I don't know that it's selling that well. People joke about LG giving the phone away for free and stuff like that, but, you know, the G6 is a better device than the S8 to me. And I think that LG is selling a boatload of G6s. Whether the carriers are discounting it or not, LG's selling a phone. So I hear all the jokes about LG. Oh, they're giving LG away for free. You can get this, you can get that. The fact is, LG is selling those units. We can't say that so much about the S8. You know, I don't think I don't do the research on, because I don't care how many they sell. But it's kind of like there's a lot of jokes there about the G6 to imply that it's not selling well. That's why they're giving it away at low prices. But when you think about that, the carriers are the ones who's doing that. You know, they want to draw you in. They'll pretty much give you the phone for people that don't understand, because they need you to pay your cell phone bill. They don't really care about the devices. They want you to pay your cell phone bill and lock in with them. So that's why they do that to you. We'll discount $400 off. We'll discount $200 off, but they want you to pay monthly for the device. So that doesn't mean that the G6 is a bad quality phone at all. It just means that the carriers are desperate to get their numbers up. That's the way you should view that. So Monday smartphone news. There are plenty of other devices to cover, but this is what I want to talk to you about today, 7/17/17. It's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Look for more stuff this week, and I'll see you in Tuesday's podcast tomorrow evening. Take care.